there's nothing better than a good massage. We're about 10 minutes away from this great item. But this is the toy, I'm gonna call this the toy of the year. This is the cutest thing ever. Have you seen this? We've aired this a couple of times. My friend Tina Jennings here, another host, she bought this for her little guy, for Riker, who just turned 2. I can't believe it, but she's just, herself as an adult mother, she was like, I giggle because this little thing tells jokes. It is the coolest little robot, testing your knowledge. It tells stories. I mean, it is the most incredible thing. It comes with the remote and all these little discs. I'm gonna show you. Once you load these little discs in, you can do it one at a time or the whole shebang. And then it will literally, I have to turn this on back here, and then it's gonna literally, I'll show you, I'll bring it onto the floor because
the funkiest robot in the galaxy.
watch this. Okay, I'm gonna let him step forward, but there's not enough room on this table, so I think I'll probably wait to do that on the floor. But Stephanie McKee is joining us so we can really just see all the cool things this little robot does. This has taken our company by storm this holiday. We love it.
Yeah, Lexibook really knows what they're doing when it comes to electronic toys for kids. They are a world leader in these educational electronic toys. Now, this Powerman Star is like a premium robot. If your little one has ever wanted their own little robot friend, it's on sale today, which is awesome. And this is the Powerman Star. It runs on AA batteries in the remote and the back of the robot, and that's the on-off switch. It's so easy to use. Now, I have been a teacher for over 7 years, K through 12, and I think that a love of learning is the best gift that you can give a little one. Powerman Star is actually age 4 and up, so if you have a grandchild, a child, a niece or nephew that's in pre-K, this is an awesome gift for them, and they're going to be learning all the way through elementary school and even into middle school with the Powerman Star. This robot will help introduce your child to programming. There's educational quizzes. There's song and dance, so it's really fun, and your kid's going to be learning while having fun. So I'm going to show you all the little things on the remote that it can do. Starting with programming, you press this key, you program a few moves, and then when you play your program, your child is starting to understand that those motion sequences are part of computer programming and machine learning. Stories is one of my favorite features because stories are the best way that young people learn. Now, you don't have to listen to these Aesop's fable stories that Powerman has for you. You can create your own. Is Powerman moonwalking back into you, Callie?
There he goes.
Moonwalking forward there. Even just the motion is fun. Like, just using that joystick to make Powerman move around is a blast. And then once you get into all of these learning features, you're like, holy cow, this is like hundreds of hours of fun. So I'm just going to press number 2 here. He's like, hello, friend, get out of the box.
It's like, I see somebody that looks just like me on the box.
So there's a lot of reasons for all these numbers here. Powerman has instructed me to use the numbers to create my own story. So there's little story pieces that he's putting together, which means there's over 10,000 stories available for your child to create with Powerman. Callie, you're loading up the top. You're about to shoot those discs.
There he goes.
I'll do it too. I mean, I might have shot these discs at my family members. My camera doesn't catch them that well. They're soft. They're safe. And yeah, if your child is done like doing the math quizzes, they might just start to shoot those discs out at their family members. A few other things that it does. This is the joke button. And you have to wait for the answer.
Where you left it.
You find a tortoise with no legs where you left it. I mean, he's got some math jokes too. There's a volume button. You can turn the volume up and down, off or on. The quizzes are great.
Stories.
Oh, that's stories quiz.
2 dogs are running in a field.
2 dogs in a field. How many paws? So that's the other reason you have all these numbers, because even from age 4, your little ones, nieces, nephews, kids, grandkids, they are learning math. And we all know that math is the thing that we struggle with most in school. So I love that Powerman Star is going to make math fun. This little gesture motion means your child can be a little Jedi mind trick, so you can control the movements just with a hand motion. And then we've got some song and dance. I'm very particular to like these 10 different songs because one of my favorite things to do with my friends and siblings when I was a kid is make up dances. And you know, it's Thanksgiving today, so maybe your like nieces and nephews and cousins and like families all together. And there's probably going to be a group of kids that's like, let us show you our dance, okay? And so with that was me when I was younger. With Powerman Star, like there are so many songs that your children can make up dances to. They can dance with Powerman Star. And I mean, the fun is just never ending. I think that's most of the learning features there on the remote. They're also here. You can turn the lights on and off. You can turn the volume on and off. And you can record your voice. Again, this brings me back to my childhood, except I had like 10 different things to do all of these fun and games. Like I had a voice recorder that I would just do this for hours. Happy Thanksgiving. You know?
No, this is.
And then you got the disc.
There's so much to this. I mean, I'm showing you the box because I just
Yeah.
want you to see all the different things that it can do. It's adorable to
Yeah.
watch it walk forward and backward and do the like some dance moves and side to side and all those things. But even Tina was saying, like, the jokes are actually really funny. Like, he really tells some good jokes you wouldn't expect it. But that's just the beginning of, you know, a robot that can read, they can create stories, Aesop's fables, you know, just depending on the number that you press on its chest. So there's a lot to love. What would you say, Stephanie, is like the general age range to a robot like this, in your opinion?
So it's 4 and up. So even a pre-K child can use this. You know, it's a very simple, easy to use remote. They're going to be strengthening their math and story, communication skills, creativity, all the way through elementary and middle school. I mean, I've been a teacher for over 7 years and I've taught all the age groups, and honestly, even into like 11, 12, maybe even 13, this robot is going to grow with you and continue to be entertaining and educational. We call it edutaining.
Educating.
Yes, it's like
That's
taking veggies into mac and cheese. You know, it's like we want our kids to always be learning, but we also want them to have fun. So Powerman Star does all of that. It's gonna get them up and moving. You know, use that joystick to like send Powerman Star across the floor like Callie's doing there, and maybe your kids are like running after it. It's just so much better than like sitting on a couch for hours on end staring at screens.
Oh, I know.
It's
so true. It's interactive, and that's what makes it so fun. I mean, it's kind of a real life kind of friend for your little ones, and I know you're going to love it. You will have hours and hours of enjoyment from our little Powerman Star. He is here for you, 765-474. By the way, there's by Flex, so it's only $10 to get this if you want to give it a try. If your kids don't like it, you can still send it back until the end of January. So thank you so much, Stephanie, for joining us today. What a fun Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Callie. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. 765-474 to continue ordering our Lexibook. This is the Powerman Star that you've been waiting for. I think it's going to be the toy of the year. I really do. But there's so much more to come.